Good day, my name is Doug and I am playing the Crust. And this is update 3, version 0.99.81. And this is my 8th episode of my, 11th base. Let's go ahead and get started. So I had an interesting comment left by someone. I'm afraid I don't remember his name offhand. But he was mentioning that he would like me to list these in opposite order instead of newest to oldest. He wanted them from oldest to newest. And I'm curious if anyone else wants that as well. If you do, let me know. I'll have to do something. Maybe delete my old bases or put them in a different playlist so they're still available if somebody wants to watch them. Or of course you can always just page down to the first episode of this space and hit play all from, play there. And I don't know if that would work or not. I don't know how to do it, to shift the order, so that's one thing right off the bat. But I can look into it. Anyway, if you have a hard feeling about this, let me know. And I will take a look at what we can do. Okay, my new CPU is coming in. And that will give me, I'm over on CPU, so I probably should order another one actually. But let's just keep moving along. Okay, I'm making those. I don't have enough of those. Don't have enough of that. Definitely don't have enough of those yet. 96, don't have enough of those. 61, nope. Nope, nope, nope. 700 and 200. Do I have 700 aluminum? I do. 28.5. It's not a lot of money, but there is science involved. That would be a good thing. So, let's go ahead and call that in. 600. Go to a larger one. 700 and 700 and only 70 of those. So I'm going to have another one anyway. So, let's see if I can fit them all. 200 and 100. Yep. Okay. Just keep everybody busy for a little bit. Okay. He's empty. Let's go take care of that. Whoops. Obviously I didn't do what I needed to do. Set an expedition. There we go. And back down. Cargo pod, yay. This CPU there. How am I doing on food? Lots of food. Good. Okay, no science skill and no medic skill. And this one has none of these skills. And no skill there. Sejun, I don't want him doing biology, not with just a, whoops, with a rating of 1. And no scientist or cooking. Okay. No botany or cooking. No engineering or cooking. Frank, no botany, no last 3. Not with a skill of 1. Ralph and Hugh don't do any of that either. Nicholas, no science or cooking. And Levi, who's an engineer and pretty much can do anything. Okay. So, with that, let's take a look down here. Oh, first off, let's look here, botany. Cameron. Yeah, you're not a botanist, Cameron. So, okay, we have a scientist. Levi is an engineer.
Research complete.
Modular factory or terminals factory, cool. Engineering is needed. Okay. So engineers, oops, shoot, that was a mistake. Okay. He's an engineer. He's an engineer. He's an engineer. Actually, now that I think about it, let's assign everybody to engineering. And we'll just take off the people who aren't engineers. Frank. Or she is not an engineer. He is a medic. And an engineer. Engineer. Not an engineer. Okay, so yeah, my engineers. My scientists. My botanists. So here I have colonists, Coda, right. So here I'm going to want Reinhardt. He's a scientist. Oh. Oh, so these are just the people with the skills, not actual assigned. Got it. Okay. Back to the top then. Assad is a scientist. So I only have one botanist right now. Botanist, right. Assad is a scientist. Levi is an engineer, scientist. Engineer. Yuri is an engineer, medic, chef. engineer, an engineer. Yuri is the chef. And Levi is a chef. Okay, I can work with that. Okay, so coming down here. Engineer. Ralph. Oh, let's go ahead and send Levi there. And he's already assigned. Okay. No. Engineer. 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 No. Okay. Sure this is running. It is. Okay, we're looking at 11 days and 10 days. Shit. Okay, well, let's turn this off. See if that extends it out. What's happening here? He's got a long way to go. He's working pretty hard. That's how much would a large battery cost? Large battery, not much. Let's go ahead and order in 3. Okay. Actually, I have a little bit of time. Let's see if I can find some new botanists. Let's see, there's one botanist. Oh, crud. Botanist, hire. Get him in there too. Get her in there. Completed base. That's a pickup. It's a corporate base, a small lunar base for mining and processing useful materials. Many companies, small and large, took an active part in the industrial development of the moon. They were mainly involved in resource extraction and the production of consumer products for export to Earth. This lunar base is damaged but still functional. The staff is busy with repairs and needs materials, so they are offering a mutually beneficial exchange. Okay. had one take off. That's good. Means everything else will go towards this one. And I'll get 28.5. And I'm not making those, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Cargo pod. There. There. Okay. There we go. .6, and no, not enough. That's already off. Can turn that off. Got plenty of ice. I can let that run for a while. I'm going to turn that off. Broken over. So 6.1, and we're almost there. Well, I guess I'll turn that off as well. So I turn this one off and turn this one on. That leaves one working. 4, 5, 9. Well, that didn't help. 5, 6. Okay. Turn these off. Contract complete. Cool. And now it's going to last 6-1, and yes, we're back on track. nothing else there. Broken Rover, a small cargo rover abandoned amidst the lunar expanse. All-terrain haulers are pivotal in lunar logistics, handling the bulk of short-range transport operations that are deemed cost ineffective for capsules. Bereft of a functional navigation system, this automated rover lies dormant, but its salvageable parts and cargo could prove valuable. And there's aluminum there. That will be a very handy little run when I do it. Okay. As I recall, this is where I'm going to be to do my search. Okay. Okay. We now have some CPU power. Which is good. How am I doing on the cargo elevator? Which I desperately need. 74 days. Okay, let's see if I can buy that. Cargo elevator. I don't think so. Not looking good. Nope. Can't buy it. Okay. Let's. I can buy science. For blue. There we go. 63,000 and another 15,000 and another 18,000. There we go. And that gives me a bunch of fundamental science, which puts us now down to 14 days. Well, I will deal with that. Okay, 3, 4. Oh, hell. Something must have kicked in again. Okay, let's turn the rest of these off. But I'm going to turn the end one back on, since everything will eventually flow down there. Okay, same here. Turn all these off.
The observatory is in an extremely dismal state. The main dome with analytical equipment is damaged, as are the L-shaped 4-kilometer interferometers. The entrance terminals and workspaces are also damaged, and the doors appear to be jammed.
We'll attempt to open them carefully.
The job. I'll let you know when there's more information.
Okay, turn that off, and that one gets left on. Same here, we'll turn these off. Except for the end one, which is where everything will flow to. Okay. 3.2 days, and it's going to be 2 days till things open up. Good. That's the best I can do so far as power management goes. I have more batteries in place for tomorrow or the next night. Let's go on the surface, find the truck. Okay. is the rover. Well, corp base and pickup. So we will go ahead and start with that. Okay. Now he is going to be doing a scan. Anything? Anything? Nope. Okay. Head to the fuel plant. Now I just got a biologist in. Excuse me. So no engineering and no dining. But I can put her right there, Rebecca, botanist. Okay.
Director, we could use some additional drones. These little helpers do a great job with logistics and increase production efficiency.
Okay.
Drones can't compare in efficiency to the conveyor belt.
However, drones are versatile. They can extract oxides from a vein or load capsules for sending contracts. Can a conveyor belt do that? I think not.
A conveyor belt can't extract oxides, but it can certainly handle delivering them to the next production module. And loading capsules can be automated with a flight control center. It's equipped with conveyor output specifically for this purpose.
I fully support Ratchet on this, Director. The more drones we have, the faster we can send orders, which means we'll make a profit and afford automation. There is an offer to sell drones and Crust solutions, but I suggest keeping an eye on market demand. We might be able to snatch a few drones at a discounted price.
Just so you know, they're not actually in Crust Solutions. They're in the market. Okay. 3 hours till dawn. Can I build? Building microcircuits. Don't have the space for carbon fiber yet. Okay, he's going to need components and microcircuits. A small-scale hydrogen fuel factory. Fuel factories appeared on the moon following the widespread use of hydrogen engines and fuel generators. The site contains a number of tanks and cisterns, many pipes and production facilities. The place appears abandoned, with neither security personnel nor working machinery anywhere to be seen. The equipment and facilities are suitable for dismantling, but the availability of supplies is questionable. I have no idea why it wants organics, but whoops, let's do a search and see if there's anything here. There is. Okay, we'll head on up here. You may notice that I'm sending them a bit further than the scan radius. That's because, well, generally there's something a bit further than the scan radius. And that just shortens the next part of the quest. 378. Let's get this hurried up.
Research complete.
The conveyor elevator. Yay. And what else do we have to work with? Mechanical engineering. Wait a minute. Okay. Cargo dock is what we will definitely need. No available beds. 16 people. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yep. I am one short. Now,
Research complete.
flight control center. That's green. That's gonna be green. It's 28 days. It's 38. It's gonna be orange next. Okay. Oh, good. That's now moving. Okay, there's some aluminum in there. That's good. Titanium. Oh, that was locked. Don't wonder. So, on the surface. Okay. Down here. That will work. Okay. We have a corporate base. A small lunar base for mining and processing useful materials. Many companies, small and large, took an active part in the industrial development of the moon, and I've read this before, so I won't read it again. And is there anything else in sight? If not, I'm heading here. Okay, and this is 3 days. Okay. I'm gonna need modular frames. 6 here. And 6 down here, but I already have the 6 for down here. Okay. So I just need 6 modular frames. Go ahead and order 10 of them. Just make sure I have a few extra. So 30 grand. And I do believe that is going to be it for today. I'm going to go ahead and put a pause on that. Well, not for today, but for now. So if you like the game or you like the way I'm playing it, please leave a like. If you have a comment about my presentation or my gameplay, or if you have a suggestion for the way these are presented on YouTube, obviously, please leave your comment. Otherwise, all the normal stuff, like, comment, follow, or share. You have a nice day.